welcome. Welcome to my channel. My name is Chris Wall. My channel is Chris's Caribbean Delights, or you can get me on Chris Wall on YouTube. Today I'm going to make some souse. This is my cow heel or cow foot, as we'll call it, and I had it already cleaned, and I seasoned it overnight, and I left it there. I'm going to pressure this. Use the pressure cooker to pressure this to get it to a tender consistency and make it edible. So whilst I pressure this, I'm going to prepare the other ingredients. But I have some red pepper flakes on here, green seasoning, some salt and pepper, and that's about it. And I just left it overnight so it would be seasoned well. Now I'm going to just add some water to the pot, and have it let it pressure for at least 30 minutes. I might have to do it in batches. So before further ado, let's get to the pressure cooker and set that up. Welcome again, guys. Now with the souse recipe that I'm preparing today, I will now prepare the liquid that you'll use in the end for drinking, for eating the souse. So I'm going to use it has to be like a salty what do you call it, it's a salty liquid that I'm going to create with some vinegar and salt and lemons and stuff like that. So here we go. These are the ingredients I'm going to put into that souse liquid. So to begin with, I'll use half a cup of vinegar, regular white vinegar. Half a cup of regular white vinegar. And this is the container that I'm going to combine that mixture in. So half a cup of white vinegar, and I'll do 2 cups of regular water, depending on how tangy you want it. If you need more tang, you add some more vinegar. But right now, I'm just going to start with that. I need also the juice of 1 lemon, which I'm going to I'm also use the zest of the lemon in there. So I'll zest the lemon. That's easy. This is a lemon zester that I always have to get the convenient things. So, okay, so the zest of the lemon, and then we're going to have the juice. We're going to put the juice in there also. Go for the juicer. And again, if you think you need a second lemon, you'll just put a second lemon in there after you taste it, and you add your once you add your cow's feet in there, and you're doing your final test. If you need some more lemon, you put some more lemon. If you need some more salt, put some more salt, and so to speak. Okay, now for the green stuff, I always have like a frozen green onions. green onions chopped. A cup of green onions chopped. I'll throw it in there. Green onions. Like half a cup of parsley and cilantro. Parsley, cilantro. Here I got a half a cup of cilantro here. Oh, I just averaged this. Okay. Alright. Then we'll cut up one large onion and we'll add it to this and we'll go from there. So we're also going to be adding some ears of corn in there. So I have to get the corn boiled. So I'm going to try to do that now. Oh, well, what I'll do, I'll probably cut this later. We'll get these into the pot. I have a pot of boiling water back here. Here we had a pot of boiling water back there. I just put some frozen ears of corn in there. That's gonna go for at least 30 minutes or so. Once it's soft, I'll just cut them into some smaller pieces so that I can add to the sauce water when it's done. So now we get our onion all chopped up. You can get it diced. I don't like large pieces of onion in there, so I'll just dice it. So we can achieve some perfectly diced onions here. So we add that to sauce water. I think half an onion is just good enough. I don't think I need the whole onion. So I'm going to put the whole onion in there. Now, for my heat, I'm going to remove just a few of the seeds out of this because I just love my heat. I'll take some of the seeds out. And I'm also going to add some mini hot peppers. I'll add a few of these mini hot peppers in there. Not going to take the seeds out of these. It's going to be spicy. And if you don't, you can omit the peppers or omit some of the peppers if you think it's going to be too spicy for your liking. Okay, so I'll save these two for later. And don't forget to add salt to taste, and I'm going to add at least, maybe this is like a teaspoon of salt for right now, and I'll just stir this all in, and I'll give it a taste. So this is the water that the pig feet, the cow's feet, the cow heels are going to sit in and marinate for at least, you leave it in here for at least an hour or 2 hours before serving. I think it's perfect. But for me, I probably will put a little more vinegar. I just love the tang. So just a little more vinegar. And we'll be good to go. Maybe a quarter cup of vinegar. There we go, quarter cup of vinegar. Just remember, we did put 2 cups of water in there, so kind of thinned it out. So this is going to start coming together by the time the oxtails are done. But I'm calling all sorts of names now. By the time the cow's feet are done pressuring, and for them to go in here, this is going to be nice, and it will draw all the greenery into it, and the flavors will all marry together. So we have our corn going, our water, and we have across the hall the pressure cooker going also. So we're cooking. So after 30 minutes I'll check. And we see here it's not quite done, not quite to my liking. It needs to be a little softer than this. So I'll give it another 10 minutes. Give it another 10 minutes, and then I'll come back to it. Should be, and it's going to be finished by then. So we set that up. Set it back for 10 minutes. There we go, and start. Stepping off on. Oh, these are good to go. So I'll just take them out, let them cool for a bit, then I'll slice them into bite-sized pieces. I'm going to cut them in some bite-sized pieces. Yeah, we may not need all of them, but let's see. If we do need to add some water, we'll do just that. I think this is all we'll take for now, because you know the cow feet has to come in here also and soak up some of this goodness. So I added some lemon slices in there also. So we just let this go, let this marinate here until the cow's feet are finished pressuring. and we'll be back. If I haven't mentioned it before, souse is a traditional Guyanese or West Indian weekend food from Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You can get it in most restaurants. It's a street food. You can get it on the street, especially on Saturday nights when people are drinking and having a party and having fun. After your fun, you stop by the street vendor, you get your souse, and that wakens you up so you can go to church next day. Just kidding. Yeah, but it's a delicacy. It's something that Guyanese just go for, and during, if you're having a party, if you're having drinks, it's an appetizer, or it's an hors d'oeuvre, or it's just a little bit like let's say the Jamaican soup that they serve in the beginning of a function or the end of a function. It's something like that, but it's a more hearty dish, because you have the corn in there, you have the cucumbers in there. I do my cucumbers next. I have to do cucumbers. You have to get a corn in there, and then you have the cow feet in there, and then this could be also done with chicken feet, or pig ears, pig head. I mean, whatever lights your fantasy. But souse, the Guyanese souse, and we're doing it step by step. And we'll be right back with my cucumbers that I have to slice. So before I get into this, I have to release the pressure. So I usually would take a clean towel and a towel and just lay it on here, because if you really just release that, it's gonna be may make a big mess. So I just put that on there, and I just slowly release. And if you hear it start to give that spritty thing, you just stop, because that means that the liquid is coming out. So you just keep tapping it. Keep tapping it until all that pressure, that steam is released. Until all the steam is released, and then we'll open the pot. Yeah, guys. Now my cow feet, it's all pressured and soft, tender, to the way I want it. But I had to change the pan, because it's not going to fit. All not going to fit with the water in there. So we're going to just pour this liquid that we have here over that, along with all the lovely fixings we got here. And just pour it on over the onions, the garlic. I did put some garlic in there, cucumbers, the lemons, and I added some tomato for color, along with the green onions, the white onions, the red hot peppers, the green hot peppers, everything distributed. See, this is a better pan for this. Let's fit everything in there. So your pig feet are in the bottom. I'm calling this thing something like the cow feet. Your cow trotters, your cow whatever. Your cow feet. The cow foot is in the bottom. You stir that up. And just to make sure everything is getting a little bit of the marinade, you press it in there. I still have a few more pieces of cow feet that I need to add in here that are in the pressure cooker right now. So this is basically what it's going to look like, guys. Just sauce. Your Guyanese sauce. It can do with a little more pepper, but I'll just leave it like that. So here you go. If you like this video, just subscribe to my channel and you'll be getting all the other wonderful videos that I'll be uploading. Like, share, subscribe, and I thank you for watching. Have a good night.